today. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Daniel Jones and the Indianapolis Colts.
Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. This will make it into the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. Leading them out, the man known as Danny Dimes, their second-year quarterback from Duke, Daniel Jones.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And, right away, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it.
Daniel Jones in at
So here are the Jaguars in great field position already. They'll be led out by their 35-year-old quarterback in his 13th season in the NFL, the former MVP, Matt Ryan.
I always enjoy reflecting on Matt Ryan's career at this stage because when he came out of the draft, he was the number 3 pick overall. There were plenty of doubters out there about whether he should have gone in that slot. I don't think you can find any of those doubters now. One of the top quarterbacks in the NFL.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Intended for Jamison.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Defensively by Jeff Okudah.
Play action, Ryan. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Corey Davis, 34 yards. And the Jags have taken the early lead. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over...
And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Jags grab it, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Can we get some forensics done here? Because I need to figure out...
What, on that ball?
Yeah, on the ball, on the guys carrying the ball, what's going on? Back-to-back drives, back-to-back fumbles. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you're coming out here to play in the NFL.
I don't think the coaching staff thinks it makes a whole lot of sense either.
No, maybe there'll be changes, but if nothing else, there will be a few stern talking tos, that's for sure.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Throwing Jones. He finds McCoy.
Jones.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
We'll always talk about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Justin Houston coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well. This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Ball carrier. He's tackled at the
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A handoff to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, Ryan. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Complete to Mike Gesicki.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the Colts' 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Touchdown, Jaguars. Joe Mixon, 39 yards. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. They wound up getting nothing out of that second down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
13 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Jones. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
41-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jones, he gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete.
Complete to Gronkowski.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now a draw play. This is McCoy. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They go back to the ground, this time Clement. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. First down, Indianapolis.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
On 2nd down, Clement. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
2-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And that one makes it 14-7. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it ends with a LaShawn McCoy touchdown run. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10. At their own.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Jaguars.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Jaguars 14, Colts 7.
On first down, Mixon. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. At the
throwing on second and 8, Ryan. This one caught by Crowder. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10. On first and 10, it's Ryan. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now Ryan on second down. That's complete as he goes right back to Crowder. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 3.
Ryan now to throw on third down. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. From the shotgun, Ryan dumps it off to Mixon. Mixon hit, and the ball is out. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Number 25, LaShawn McCoy, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
To throw on second and 6. Jones. It's complete. He's got Gronk.
Jones pass.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now Jones. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
First down, Colts.
And they're going jet sweep. Here's Tate. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Ball carrier.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter
But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The Colts on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Jones. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Now Ryan back into his end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 12 yards there and a 1st down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
12-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon.
Joe Mixon. That's good for a Jaguar.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Uncorks one for Davis. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Intercepted by the Colts.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon, so that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Indy set to go on offense once more. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
The Jaguars 29-yard
From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars 22. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
22-yard line. A gain of 7. 1st down, Indianapolis.
And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
The handoff to LaShawn.
The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
The tackle made by Matt Ioannidis. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and...
On 2nd down now, Clement. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Made at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st down.
Jones on 1st and 10. That's complete right around the 8. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jones. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
14. Colts 10.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now this one complete to Corey Davis. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
3-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Ryan will throw again. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. Back deep, Golden Tate. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. In our game, it was the former MVP, Matt Ryan, with a strong first half. His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To throw on 3rd down. Ryan. He will find Davis. That's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
38-yard line.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Ryan, wide open receiver, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Jaguars.
A good pick up there at 20 yards.
10 at the 40.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Colts 43-yard line.
Play action. It's Ryan. And his throw here's incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Draw play. Cohen. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Matt Cock in punt formation.
So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
Man, nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a first down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team, and keep the clock moving.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
from the gun. Jones. That one complete to Anderson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Complete to Robbie Anderson.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run on 1st down. It's McCoy. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The tackle made by Matt Ioannidis. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Jones. His throw incomplete.
Jones
looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Jones now on 3rd down. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
to throw on 2nd and 6. Ryan. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 30 on second down, Ryan. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
3rd and 4.
From the gun on third down, Ryan. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Leon Jacobs.
There for the tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon Jacobs.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 45.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at his.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills' leading tackler in 2019, in on the stop.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Jones, open man, Gronkowski complete. And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
Complete.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And 8 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On first down, McCoy. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
18-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's McCoy. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
13 yards.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's going to go down again. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And that is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
So possession goes over here on the punt. Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
That is caught by Cohen. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Ryan. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 5. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Kick is good. Makes the score Jaguars 17, Colts 10.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Javon Hargrave never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. Here's Jones throwing on 3rd and long. That's to his running back, complete. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long.
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Checking the NFL scoreboard, they're in the 4th now in Minneapolis. And the Pack, they have taken the lead late in that ball game. A win would be their first of the young season. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Mixon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Here's Matt Hawk now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard.
The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
Incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. He finds McCoy. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The Colts on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd down and 12. And Anderson's got it. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing at the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
On the carry.
Jerry Hughes on the stop.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, Ryan. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So the Colts now down by 7. A minute 51 on the clock. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. Little power on the move that time, but still tackled shy of the 20. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And he finds Gronk. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down. This for his running back, McCoy. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. He's back to throw. And that will be incomplete. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Jones throwing on 4th down. Found his target. It's Anderson. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Jags, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. Then they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they go down to defeat here in the opener, and they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.